The laundry soda, natural, no phosphates, no chemicals, no dyes, and this is the Pow Pow. This is the jacked up version with the enzymes in there, so it really does an amazing job at not only cleaning your laundry, but making it nice and fresh and really getting a great sanitary wash every time you use it. This is 400 loads inside. When you order today, you'll get 400 loads inside there. So think about that. A little bit goes a long way with Nellie's. You only have to use just a bit. It's not like regular detergents where you got to put a whole cup or half cup in there, and all you're doing is spreading around chemicals in and around your clothes. That's why you're itchy, scratchy. You'll never have that. No itchy, scratchy, no phosphates, no chemicals, no dyes, no fillers. It's the natural way to clean, biodegradable, hypoallergenic, and you get the Wow Stick to go with it. So if you have stains, running around the collar or any of that stuff, use a little of that. And lastly, before we get into the presentation, we do have the flyer balls available. They sell out every single time. These are the way to fluff up your laundry, and they decrease your drying time. You can add a little essential oil to them. I do that, a little lavender, put them in the dryer, and watch how fast your clothes dry. Those are available. You get a 3-pack of those. Terry Toner, yes, I got it all done, and I only took like about a minute.
Rise and shine. Happy Monday.
How
Thanks,
are you,
guys.
my dear?
Wonderful, wonderful.
We love our Nellies, don't we?
We do love our Nellies. You know, I haven't used anything else for the last 10 years, and the couple times that I have, either for traveling or whatever, and I've had to use like regular laundry detergent, holy moly, do you notice the difference? So take a look at these jeans here. We purchased them at the same time. They've been washed the same amount of times. You look at the difference in the appearance. Now, the black jeans have only ever been washed and dried the Nellie's way. These dingy gray jeans have been done dirty in detergent, that's for sure. And what happens is detergents leave those chemical residues that abrade and fade and stiffen the fabric, so then you're dumping fabric softener on them, which is just more chemicals. It's a vicious cycle. Never gonna happen with the Nellies. When you use our laundry soda and our Lamy dryer balls, you're gonna have the best laundry that you've ever had in your life. And this Nellie's, like you said, this is the jacked up Nellie's.
This stuff's crazy.
This is like if you went out and bought the most expensive, incredible, amazing laundry booster and then added it to your laundry soda, you might get this kind of combination, but you don't have to buy anything extra. You don't have to add an extra scoop of anything. You don't have to measure anything, because the Nellie's with the Pow Powder has the power of enzymes and our very own natural oxygen brightener built right into the Nellie's formula. Now, our original Nellie's laundry soda is amazing, hypoallergenic, environmentally friendly, Leaping Bunny certified. So is the Nellie's with the Pow Powder. Even with that extra boost of Pow Powder, the enzymes, it's still Leaping Bunny certified, natural, no chlorine, no phosphates, all that jazz. So we're gonna do a little different experiment here. Maybe a little early for cocktails, but this is laundry cocktails.
Okay.
We're gonna mix up some laundry here. I'm gonna take up some Nellie's here, shake it off, 1 tablespoon into 1 cocktail shaker. And then I'm gonna take some detergent. Oh, look, it's the blue and green speckles.
It's got the beautiful artificial color in there.
Pop that in there and put our lids on. This is gonna be really fun, Guy. I know you've never seen this before. You're like, wait a minute. So, all right, shake, shake, shake. I should have you do this. You know your way around a bar, right?
Oh, I can shake it when I need to.
I can shake it too. All right, so we've shook those up. This is ordinary, everyday iodine, the stuff that turns your knees orange when mom put it on you. Oh, and this is 1 diaper between 2 containers. So this is how we just kind of split this up. So regular baby cloth diaper, in goes the iodine. Lordy, look at that mess. So those stains look pretty even, Steven, right? There we go. So I'm gonna take the laundry detergent side, give that a good shake again. Okay. And pour that in one side.
And you can see it's kind of a greenish tone to it.
Yeah, well, it's not clean and pretty. And you can even see like the film stuff floating on top because it doesn't dissolve. Shake up the Nellie side.
Products in it.
It sure does.
You know?
Got all kinds of crazy things in it. So here we go on the Nellie side. Now, right away, you're gonna notice something different here. And that is, let me get that in there, that the stain is not like spreading and expanding like it did on the detergent side. Look at what's happening here. So not only am I not containing the stain, but it's like spreading and making a terrible mess.
It's bleeding into the rest of the material.
Bleeding into the rest of the material. So what's happening here, and what the difference is that with the addition of enzymes, so the way that enzymes work, and by the way, people also are maybe familiar with the term bio-cleaning, bioengineered cleaning products. Enzymes have been around for over 100 years. The way that they work is they literally eat the chemical bond, the protein bond of the stain. So stains, whether it's an organic stain, a grease stain, a blood stain, whatever it is, they have a protein that bonds them to the fabric. Enzymes eat those proteins. They literally eat the chemical bond, the protein bond of the stain, and that allows our remaining coconut oil-based surfactants to wash that stain away.
Cool.
It's like the most amazing thing.
It breaks the chain.
It breaks the chain.
That's essentially what it does.
Exactly right.
So that all that stuff can come out in the laundry without just spreading it. So you basically ruined a t-shirt there because now your t-shirt's gonna be yellow.
And pretty much everything else that's been in the wash as well. So you can see right before your eyes. Now, this doesn't happen, you know, in a matter of seconds. It takes a few minutes, but think about your wash cycle is probably about 20 minutes long. So in the wash, it's gonna be agitating around like this. And your little enzymes are gonna be going crunch, 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 eating up those protein bonds.
You've done nothing here, and it's, this stain is almost gone.
It's almost gone.
Wow.
It's almost gone. So we're gonna let that kind of finish up and do its thing. I'm gonna pour a little bit more on each side because, you know, fair is fair. Give that a little shake. Pour that in there. We'll do the same thing on the detergent side. Got to give everybody a fair break. While we're letting that, you know, kind of finish its job and do its thing, we'll go back to our original demonstration here, because one of the things that people love about Nellie's is that it completely dissolves. You're not going to get a bunch of powder residue all over your clothes. You don't have to use a great big huge cup. You use 1 little tablespoon, even with the Pow Powder, 1 little tablespoon. So we're gonna pop these into our big jars of water here. And I'm gonna mix these up with the lovely blender donated by the lovely Carrie Miletto.
Look at this. Now this is to show you like how your washing machine would actually
it's
churn.
kind of the agitation, mixing it around. And we'll do it on both sides because we like to, you know, keep things nice and fair and even, Steven. So there's the one side, that's the Nellie side, and here's the detergent side, which, you know, right away, big difference in the color. And you're saying, well, that doesn't look really clear to me. Well, what happens is after a couple of minutes, we're gonna let these just, the technical term is precipitate. We're gonna let things precipitate down, and you're gonna see the difference between Nellie's and regular laundry detergents. So we'll let those do their thing. In the meantime, come back over here. We didn't go too far. That stain is almost completely
gone.
And totally gone. Look at that.
I mean, look at the side by side. It's ridiculous.
Look at that. Almost completely gone.
So imagine this being your t-shirts, your underwear, your towels, right? Your nice bright white towels, and all of a sudden you're like, why do they get like that? Well, because the detergent is just spreading around the stain. It doesn't really remove it.
Well, and so a lot of things that detergents do, besides depositing a bunch of chemicals in your clothes, is they add chemicals. They're actually designed, engineered to put chemicals into your clothes that actually hide the dirt. What we're gonna do here might kind of blow your mind a little bit. So our Nellie side is clean. Essentially, that stain is gone. I mean, it's just gone, all right? I'm gonna take the detergent side, check this out now, I'm gonna bring that all the way in over to my Nellie's side. Now, right away, my Nellie's is reacting with that. I'm gonna pour a little bit more on so we can completely cover it.
That is so cool.
So not only now is Nellie's taking care of the original stain, but it's also now taking out the detergent stain, which is something you're gonna find if you have old stains in your clothes and you're like, I love that t-shirt, but that grease spot will not come out. When you start using Nellie's, each and every wash that you use Nellie's, it's gonna start breaking down that detergent buildup, that residue that's been left behind. I want you to, you guys,
that is amazing.
look at this.
I mean, look at that.
So literally before your eyes, not only have I taken out my original stain, I've taken out the detergent stain, and don't blink or you're gonna miss it. My last little remaining Nellie's, so here's the dirty water from the detergent.
Yeah, we'll get it close up.
You guys see that?
Yeah.
Watch this, guys. Watch this. Into that, I'm gonna pour my last little bit of Nellie's, and it even cleans up the detergent water.
All right,
so
if you want it, free shipping and handling today, okay? So I always say when Nellie's is on free shipping, it's time to stock up. Look at the before and after of that. I mean, honestly, that's iodine too, which is an industrial stain. It's hard to get rid of. And that is completely clean. And we didn't even put it in the wash, we did it with our hands. So think about when you're putting this in your wash, how great it's gonna work.
It does an amazing job. And I wanted you to see the whole length of the fabric,
completely
both
clean.
sides, front and back, didn't do anything special, just let those incredible enzymes do their thing. Like I said, they're little Pac-Men. They eat the proteins. Not only do they eat the protein bonds that hold stains to the fabric, they also eat bacteria that causes odor. So if you got stinky laundry, you know, stinky kids, sports stuff.
I use
soccer
Nellie's
uniforms.
on all like running stuff, or if you have workout tank tops, or if you have, you know, especially if you have like, you know, delicate stuff that you need to wash. It could be underwear, brasiers, whatever it is. I mean, you really want to use the Nellie's because it's good. I always say it's good for your clothes.
It is good for your clothes.
And you never feel itchy.
It is actually literally good for your clothes. Protein enzymes have been shown to actually preserve the integrity of fabrics. Enzymes preserve the colors of fabrics. So the addition of enzymes into the Nellie's formula, the Pow Powder, it actually does preserve your clothes better. So what am I doing here, waving these things around? I got baby t-shirts. I've got something to do. Baby t-shirts, washed and dried in detergent, washed and dried the Nellie's way, which means they should be clean, right? So they've already been rinsed. We're gonna re-rinse, and this is gonna show you how Nellie's leaves no residue behind. So we completely dissolve, we completely rinse out, we leave no chemical residues behind. And unlike detergents, now look at the difference in the water already. Look at the difference in the water already.
So that's leftover, that's what's still on your clothes.
Why is that important? Let's talk about that for a minute. The reason that this is important is because if you have all of this on your sheets, your towels, your underwear, your yoga pants, the kids' school uniforms, this is chemical residue, this is your skin, this is your clothes. Everything in your clothes is being absorbed by your skin. Whether you could sleep in the buff, in your birthday suit, you're still between those sheets.
Right.
You're still soaking up those chemicals 24 hours a day. They are petroleum-based chemicals. They are toxic. There's a laundry list of them on the side of the detergent box. Most of that stuff that you can't pronounce. With Nellie's, we have a very short and very simple ingredient list, even with the addition of the Pow Powder, starting out with sodium carbonate, which preconditions the water. If you live in the country and your water is very minerally, if you live in the city and it's very chlorine-y, that sodium carbonate preconditions the water. We have the Pow Powder, which is our exclusive formulation of enzymes and oxygen brightener, and then coconut oil-based surfactants. Here's the difference. This is our Nellie's jar. It's clear. It has precipitated, absolutely clear.
Nothing on the bottom.
Nothing on the bottom. You can wait till the cows come home. Ooh. Look at that sludge on the bottom of that. Ugh. It's not gonna dissolve. We've got another presentation at 11. That sludge would still be in there if we didn't dump it out. This is the residue that gets left behind on your clothes, that your body soaks up, that makes your clothes feel stiff and scratchy and look dull. And then what do? You dump fabric softener on them, trying to get them soft.
More chemicals.
This is Nellie's Clean.
Yep.
It completely dissolves. Look at my hands. It is crystal clear. It leaves no residue. Your clothes are cleaner than ever, ever, ever before. The difference is absolutely phenomenal.
And by the way, we're gonna deliver it to your house. You don't have to worry about hauling a big giant box from a store. We deliver it. You're gonna get the Wow Stick to go along with it. And by the way, when you buy the Wow Stick, it'll be inside the Nellie's box. A lot of people are like, where's the Wow Stick? It'll be inside there. The retail value is over $100. It's free shipping and handling today. $54.95 is $15 off our regular price. And this is enough for you to do laundry for at least a year. Really depends on the size of your family. Don't forget about the flyer balls. Those are already going very, very quickly. We have these available. It's a 3-pack, makes your clothes fluffier and they dry a lot faster. I love looking at this next demonstration because when you buy a laundry, they always like put a half a cup or a full cup in there. They tell you to use more. They want you to use it up.
Yeah.
But when
detergent manufacturers are in the chemical business.
Exactly.
They invent chemicals.
Read what's in there.
They put more in because...
Or worse, read what's in the dryer sheets that they use. So, but watch this. So this is ordinary detergent, right? And you would think that it's going to be more concentrated, right? But watch this.
All right, so I put a tablespoon of detergent in, putting in the tablespoon of Nellie's and the laundry scales of justice. You can see measure for measure, scoop for scoop, how much heavier, how much denser the Nellie's is, which is why you only need 1 tablespoon because it doesn't have the fillers, it doesn't have the flowing agents, it doesn't have phosphate, it doesn't have chlorine, it's hypoallergenic, it's Leaping Bunny certified, which means there's never ever any animal testing. I think we've done, 182 million loads.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Since 2015, which is only half the time we've been here.
And look at how this clumps. And this is the last thing I'll show you because we want to get to the dryer balls. But look at how it clumps up. Those are chunks of laundry detergent on top. And if you look at the Nellie's is like a powder that just completely dissipates in the laundry. I'm always so excited when I get in. And I love, by the way, it has this
No smell.
Incredibly clean. It's like nothing.
It's like nothing.
Right.
It's as if you're smelling nothing. Don't stick your nose in there.
Yeah.
And this is, you know, what 100 loads looks like of detergent, and this is 100 loads of Nellie's. And you're
That's
getting
crazy.
400 loads.
All right, so we're gonna move on. Grab it while you can. Auto ship is available if you want to get it every 90 days or you want to customize